long before tourists ever set foot here, before the piers, before the colors, before the music. This curve of sand on Puerto Rico's northwest coast was simply a fisherman's bay. The people of Aguadilla had known this sheltered cove for generations. The Mona Passage roared to the west, but here, the water was calm. The sea grape trees provided shade, and life moved slowly, as it always had in the tropics. But in 1939, the world was changing. War clouds were gathering across Europe and the Pacific. The United States Army Air Corps sent surveyors to Puerto Rico, examining 42 sites across the island. Their conclusion? Punta Borinquen, just north of Aguadilla, was the finest location for a major air base in the Caribbean. By 1941, construction of Borinquen Field was underway, a sprawling installation covering nearly 3,800 acres. It would become one of America's most strategic military assets in the Western Hemisphere. With America's entry into World War II, Borinquen Field exploded in importance. Bombers and patrol planes launched from this runway on critical missions, tracking enemy submarines, guiding aircraft across the Atlantic, training crews for the Pacific Theater. But flying was dangerous. Engines failed, pilots went down, and so a special dock was built right here, at this very spot, where fast military rescue vessels stood ready. The moment a plane went down over the Atlantic, these boats raced out to sea to save the crew. They called them crash boats, and the name would never leave this place. After World War II, the base was renamed Ramey Air Force Base, in honor of Brigadier General Howard Knox Ramey, a fallen hero of the Pacific. During the Cold War, Ramey became home to some of America's most powerful weapons: B-36 Peacemakers, B-52 Stratofortresses, and KC-135 tankers of the Strategic Air Command. The crash boats were still here, still on duty, ready to retrieve any airman who didn't make it back to the runway. The community of Aguadilla grew up around the base, shaped by it, influenced by it, never quite separate from it. In 1973, Ramey Air Force Base closed its doors for good. The jets were gone. The rescue boats were gone. But the pier remained, a monument to everything that had happened here. And then, something remarkable happened. Nature stepped in. Year after year, ocean currents deposited tons of sand around the old dock pilings, slowly, quietly, building a beach where there had been none. The people of Aguadilla came. They fished from the old pier. Their children swam in the crystal-clear water. And the place that had once been a military dock became the People's Beach. Locals painted the old pilings in bright, joyful colors, transforming a relic of war into a symbol of celebration. Food kiosks appeared along the shore, serving alcapurrias, pinchos, and fresh seafood. The music started. The laughter followed. Crash Boat Beach was becoming something truly special, a place where Puerto Rican culture came to life every weekend, where families gathered under palm trees, where divers flew off the old military structure into turquoise water. The crash boats were long gone, but their name lived on, now meaning something entirely different. Today, Crash Boat Beach is one of Puerto Rico's most beloved destinations, a jewel of Aguadilla's coastline, visited by locals and travelers from around the world. The waters that once rushed rescue boats to downed airmen now carry snorkelers past seahorses and coral. The pier that was built for war is now a stage for joy, for jumps, for laughter, for the perfect sunset photo. This beach has been a fisherman's refuge, a military outpost, a Cold War sentinel, and a community treasure. And through it all, through every era, every transformation, it has carried that one simple, powerful name: Crash Boat. Aguadilla, Puerto Rico, where history meets paradise.